Cross-cultural traces of Vedic civilization. Here I explore a fascinating and often overlooked idea that many of the world's ancient civilizations may share a common spiritual and historical foundation. This presentation is based on an essay by Sariputta Das, originally published in the Back to Godhead magazine in 1991. Modern scholarship typically treats ancient cultures as isolated developments, connected at most by migration or coincidence, but the Vedic perspective offers a very different picture. Humanity once shared a unified spiritual civilization. The similarities we find in myths, cosmologies, timelines, and sacred histories around the world may be remnants, echoes of that ancient knowledge. In his essay, Sariputta focuses on three recurring themes found across cultures: cyclical ages of time, extraordinary long human lifespans, and global flood narratives. By comparing these accounts, he invites us to consider whether key concepts of cosmic order and divine governance from Vedic civilization survived, fragmented but recognizable within the sacred traditions of many societies. He begins with the ancient Greek poet Archetypes, who defines the constellation Virgo, the Virgin. During the Golden Age, she lived openly among humans, embodying justice and moral order. In the Silver Age, as humanity declined, she withdrew to the mountains. And by the Bronze Age, when weapons were forged and cattle were slaughtered, she abandoned the earth entirely, ascending to the heavens. Vedic literature presents a strikingly similar worldview. The universe is an ordered, harmonious system governed by divine intelligence. And this idea of cosmic order was not unique to India. It appears throughout the ancient world, offering glimpses into humanity's deeper past. At the heart of the Vedic worldview is cyclical time. History unfolds not as a straight line, but as a repeating cycle. For humanity, this cycle is expressed through the four yugas: Satya, Treta, Dwapara, and Kali. Within each age, humanity gradually descends from spiritual purity into increasing materialism and moral decline, until the cycle begins again. The Virgo story closely mirrors this four-age model. Aratos even emphasizes that the consumption of cows marked a serious moral transgression, a remarkable detail, especially given the central reverence for cows in Vedic culture and its relative absence in Greek tradition. More broadly, the parallels between ancient Greek religion and Vedic tradition are difficult to dismiss. Both feature anthropomorphic deities, sophisticated ritual systems, and a deep concern with maintaining cosmic order, including the regulation of time itself. And these similarities extend far beyond Greece and India. Among the Sioux in North America, 4 successive ages are symbolized by a sacred buffalo that loses one leg with each age, a concept nearly identical to the Vedic image of a bull losing a leg in each yuga. Among the Navajo, sacred geography and cosmology show notable similarities to descriptions found in the Puranas. Ancient accounts of human lifespans also reveal striking patterns. Greek and Babylonian texts speak of tens of thousands of years of human history. The Babylonian priest Berosus attributed 432,000 years of the reigns of the Antediluvian kings, astonishingly close to Vedic chronological cycles. The Bible preserves similar echoes. Figures before the flood are said to live over 900 years, with lifespans steadily declining afterward, much like the tradition into Kali Yuga. Some traditional chronologies even place both the biblical flood and the beginning of Kali Yuga around 3100 BCE, a convergence that invites deeper reflection. Flood narratives themselves appear across cultures. In the Hebrew Bible, Noah famously builds the ark. In Mesopotamia, Utnapishtim survives a divine deluge in the Epic of Gilgamesh, with animals like in the Bible. In India, Vaishvavatu Manu is warned of a divine fish, which then pulls his ark through the waters of devastation, also with animals. In Greece, Deucalion and Pyrrha survive Zeus's flood. Despite vast distances and cultural differences, these stories share the same core elements: divine warning, a chosen survivor, the preservation of life, and eventual renewal. Other parallels are just as revealing. Josephus wrote of ancient humans living for centuries. Norse sagas describe long-lived generations culminating in Ragnarok, a catastrophic destruction followed by rebirth. This mirrors the Vedic understanding of time as an endless cycle of dissolution and renewal. Even Norse cosmology itself shows parallels. The world tree, Yggdrasil, bears striking similarities to the structured, multi-level universe described in the Puranas. Across cultures, shared archetypes continue to emerge. In Greece and India, Zeus and Indra, kings of the gods wielding thunder. Cupid and Kamadeva, divine embodiments of love. Hermes and Narad Muni, celestial messengers. Icarus and Sampati, figures tied to flight and consequence. Hercules and Karna, nearly invincible warriors bound by fate. Mount Olympus and Mount Meru, sacred cosmic centers. Hercules and Krishna, heroes of immense strength and divine purpose. Even the seven sisters of Greek astronomy parallel the seven sages of Greek tradition. In Egypt, the pattern continues. Horus and Garuda, sky-born protectors. The monkey deity Babi and Hanuman. Epidamak and the Shingha, lion-like divine figures. Even the hairstyle of Egyptian scribes closely resembles the Hindu Sikha. In East Asia, Yanlo Wang, the judge of the dead, parallels Yamaraj. Tianshangdi Shangdi shares attributes with Indra. Sun Wukong, the Monkey King, closely mirrors Hanuman. The Gaitian cosmological model reflects Vedic cosmic concepts. In Japan, many Shinto deities resemble Hindu gods. Ancestor rituals parallel Shraddha, and the Gom of Fire ceremony mirrors the Indian Homa. Across Southeast Asia, Thailand, Bali, Java, Indian influence is unmistakably woven into mythology, art, and ritual life. Even in Russia, Indo-European excavation sites among the Volga reveal stone images resembling Hindu deities. Traditional healing systems parallel Ayurveda. Slavic cosmology, like Norse and Vedic systems, describes a structured universe centered on a supreme deity, Rod, manifesting in multiple forms. Crossing the globe to the Americas, the parallel persists. The Olmec, dating back to around 1500 BCE, produced massive stone figures seated in postures resembling yogic poses. Mayan carvings display motifs reminiscent of Indian symbolism, including figures akin to Kurma, the cosmic tortoise, and Hanuman. When viewed collectively, these similarities become increasingly difficult to dismiss. Taken together, these patterns point towards the possibility of a single ancient Vedic civilization, one that declined with the onset of the Kali Yuga, leaving behind fragments of its knowledge scattered across the world. And that is exactly what we find: echoes of a shared human understanding preserved in myths, sacred histories, and cosmological traditions. By examining these parallels carefully, we may be glimpsing a forgotten chapter of humanity's past, one in which history, morality, and the cosmos were understood as expressions of a unified divine order. According to the Puranas, the Mahabharata, and other ancient Hindu scriptures, the center of that once powerful civilization was based around the city of Hastinapur, the capital of Bharatvash.